Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy BurkCrown88 coming to the YouTube video, and today is Sunday Savers. And with Team of the Year just right around the corner, there's no better Sunday Savers than how many cards do you need to build a Team of the Year player, and if you have enough to build the 5 you want or the couple you want, what can you do from there to make some coins? Because there is coins to be made, guys, if we get on it early enough. So let's get ready to jump on it. If you do like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here and you don't want to miss anything in the future, like more Sunday Saver videos, I do them every Sunday, hit that sub button, notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. But let's see if we've got enough for Team of the Year, and if we do, how we can make a ton of coins off it. But let's get into it, guys. I hope you do enjoy it. Let's go. Okay, so something that Team of the Year does is it follows fantasy. And something fantasy did this year is fantasy followed Power Collectibles. I wasn't thinking that this was going to be the way it was going to go, but after I look into it more, think about it more, and see the trend more and more, this is how Team of the Year is going to go. So you got your gold, fodder, everything like that for one collectible. That's not the way to go. The way to go is when you start getting up to the 83s, that is where you'll save your coins. 1582s is a bit aggressive. That's going to put you up into the 20,000 per collectible when you can get them a little bit cheaper down here. There has been a trend over this last week. For example, 83s, you need 5 of them for one collectible. That brings you in right now at 790K per Team of the Year player. You need 283s for one Team of the Year player if it's 40 collectibles like it was last year for one Team of the Year collectible. So keep that in mind. At 40 collectibles, the 83s cost you 790K for one Team of the Year if you're getting them at 3,950 coins, which the most important thing to point out here, which we're going to be pointing out this entire video, last week it was 3,800 for 83 overalls, so it's gone up 150 coins. That doesn't seem like a lot, but as we go up in the overalls here, it will go higher and higher. And then the 84s, you need 5 84s for 2 collectibles. At that price point, needing 100 84s, it's 780K. So 83 790K, 84 780K. It's right there in a 10K gap. These will be your cheapest too. So if you still need to buy cards for Team of the Year, this is the way you need to go. 584s get you 5 Team of the Years. Keep that in the back of your mind. 1,083s get you 5 Team of the Years. Just keep that in the back of your mind. If you don't have the X factors, if you have X factors of the players that drop, it cuts the cost down drastically. But when it comes to 84s, guys, you can get them in the ballpark of 78, 7,900, which they were 7,700 last week. So again, a climb a little bit. Most likely you're going to get them at 8K, but a climb a little bit on the 84s again in a week, just like the 83s. That puts you at 780,000 for one Team of the Year. That's not a bad price point if you have enough. Remember, 100, right? And after we cover all this, I'm going to tell you what you can do to make a ton of coins on Team of the Year when it drops. 85s. You need 5 85s for 3 collectibles. Simple enough. Everything seems to be trending down, right? No, this is where the dip up in price goes. 85s you can get for around 12,950 coins, but 5 of those put you at 906,000 coins for the 70 cards needed. You need 70 85s to get one Team of the Year. So if you have 70 85s, that's not bad, but the better way to do it might be to sell your 85s right now and buy 83s and 84s, because those are 200,000 cheaper than, because those are 120,000 cheaper than the 85. So if you're looking to make that little bit of savings, sell your 85s, go buy 83s and 84s, and fill them out. You need 184s, 283s, chase them away. And this is where we see an interesting dip, where it comes off the 5 trend and it goes to 3. So now you need 3 86s for 4 collectibles. How does that math shake up by needing less? Well, it stays in the price range, 900K. You need 30 86s for one Team of the Year. So easy math, if you have 30 86s, you get one Team of the Year. If you have 150 86s, you have 5 Teams of the Year. Fair enough. But 86s have taken a spike in price. They were 2,800 last week. Now they are 30K. This is where you're going to see an aggressive trend in the higher overalls. With Team of the Year getting closer, fodder is taking a sky. And you want to get on this ride before it hits the peak. That's how you're going to make coins. So, not knowing anything after this, this is where we get into the best guess scenario. Do they give us 87s? Do they give us 88s? I don't know if we get 88s. It's a pretty safe bet to say when team of the year drops, we get 87s. We'll have to wait and see. But if we get 87s, I feel like 87s will again be 3 87s, but this time you'll get 5 collectibles. And what would that leave you at? What makes me hit that number is because if that is the number, 3 for 5, then it's going to cost you $980K to make one team of the year, which is in the price range of the 85s and 86s. So that's why I put it there. And you're going to need 24 87s, guys. 24 87s gets you one team of the year. So if you have that, you're laughing. Maybe sell them, though. Maybe sell the 87s and buy 83s and 84s and make yourself some bank. And 87s have also taken an aggressive spike. 87s were at 37,000. They're now at 41,000. So again, if you're selling, you can sell away your 87s and buy 83s and 84s and make some coins and get more and more cards to help collect. Because like I said, if you have 87s, you sell them, you're selling them all for 980K. You take that 980K, you can go buy 100 84s for 790K, still have 290K left over to buy more. So that's the give and take, guys. That's where you want to use your fodder right now before the prices skyrocket to help you buy collectibles that will help you build cheap team of the years. And then last one, this is just to show you the math on how to figure this stuff out. If we get 88s, say we get 88s and you're thinking 88s will be 2 88s for 6 collectibles staying in the trend, that would not happen. No way that happens. At the price of 88s right now, they're going at 48,000. That's an aggressive spike from 39,000. So there's no way they're going to be 88s 2 for 6. Maybe you get 2 for 5, maybe. But if you do 3 88s for 6, you need 21 cards, and that is 1 million coins. So sell your 88s because there's a chance that they're not even in sets anyways. So you sell your 88s, you take that 1 million coins. If you have 21 88s, it's 1 million coins, and you go buy 84s. But just to show you, if it was 2 88s for 6 collectibles, that puts it at 690K. That is so aggressively low that is not in the realm of possibilities. So you can think it, but that wouldn't be the way I go. Now, how do we use Team of the Year right now to make coins if we're set up? And this is where it's going to fall in. Do you have 283s? Yes, I do. Do you have 483s? Yes, I do. Do you have 184s? Yes, I do. Do you have 284s? Yes, I do. So that's if you have just a massive amount of 84s. Say you want 5 team of the years. You go out, you get yourself 584s. If you have that, right? You sell everything you got, you get the 84s. If you have the 584s, this is where you get on top of this trend because we're seeing everything drift up. Everything is going up in price. And the closer and closer we get to team of the year, the more aggressive people are going to be buying and the higher prices are going. So if you get in now, when cards are still semi-cheap, you can buy and hold. And because you've got enough for team of the year already, as we know, we only need 584s to get all 5 team of the years. And that's not including if we have X factors already built up, like McDavid's X factor or Quinn Hughes' X factor. If you have them, then that's going to be cheaper. That's going to be less 84s you need. But let's just stick to the base number here. If you go ahead and sell everything, build up your 584s, everything after that you hang on to. It's just like team builders, guys. You hang on. When team of the year drops, you sell everything because the prices are going to go up. Everyone's going to be chasing them. Everyone's going to be buying them because players are waiting to see what goes for what. And when they see it, that's what they're going to be buying. So you can then sell 85s, 86s, 87s. Because let's say it keeps the trend it's keeping. 86s have gone from 28K to 30K. That's a 2K jump over a week. Come Friday, let's say they take another 2-3K jump because team of the year's out. You buy cards at 30K that are up to 33K. That's a good profit even after tax. 37s have jumped from 37K to 41K. Let's say it keeps that same 4,000 coin jump. That's up to 45, maybe 46. That's a good trend up and a good sell point. 88s went from 39K to 48K. That's almost a 10K jump. Let's say it does it again and you get up to 58K, 57K for 88s. That relies fully on 88s being in sets. So the 88s is a huge risk. And remember, it's all a risk. When you're trying to invest in what the market's going to do, it's all a risk. But why this one is so much safer than others is because people are going to be attacking this event and they're going to need fodder and they're going to need cards and they're going to buy them when the event drops because it's going to bring up hype. It's going to bring up excitement. And people are going to get right after it. So that is how you're going to attack team of the year. Get your fodder, get your 584s, and then use the community's push, the community trend to buy cards to build team of the year to make your coins. And now with that being said, there's one thing that I wanted to bring up here, and that one thing is cards that you need to chase. And I'm just going to bring these guys up because we've seen an aggressive shift in their pricing, and the Christmas brought it on, right? The Christmas rush, the Christmas packs, everybody going nuts, a bunch of new players coming into the game, a bunch of new players ripping packs, a bunch of new players throwing cards up to try to make coins. This dip is not over. Gretzky being 650, 700. These players are trying to sell their cards to get coins for Team of the Year. Well, this isn't going to stop here. Gordie Howe isn't going to stop at 290, 275, right? This is a good price for Gordie Howe, and his price will go up because remember, Gordie Howe, Mario Lemieux, Wayne Gretzky, they're all going to be 93s here soon. And when people see the 93s after Team of the Year, that's going to be something they're going to want to get back. So if you can get yourself a Gordie for the 200,000 price point, you're going to get yourself a 93 for 200,000. It's already dipping cheaper than when 93s drop. When just a base 93 drops, like let's say they drop a 93 primetime, it's going to be 270,000, and Gordie's better than whatever they're going to drop. If they drop a 93 Cooch, I would rather have 93 Gordie than 93 Cooch. These prices will climb back up after the Christmas rush, the Team of the Year rush. After that chaotic week and a half stops, these prices will climb. So when Team of the Year drops, people are ripping packs. You see people listing stuff like Gordie, Mario, Gretzky, and they just keep undercutting and undercutting. That's the time for you to strike because you're in a good position where you're selling fodder, you're making a ton of coins. Now you can buy these big purchases knowing that Gordie, yeah, he's going for 225, 250 now because of the Team of the Year rush, but he just got a 93, and then in a couple of weeks after that, he gets a 94. The price is going to trend back up. You can then sell that Gordie for 350, 400, maybe more, and that's how you make some big profit. You'll have to wait a little bit, but you just made all that profit off of selling 85 pluses when Team of the Year dropped. Why not invest that into maybe one or two Gordies and turning that into more even further down the road? That is Team of the Year, guys. That is how you're going to make your coin. That is how you're going to save by doing it now. And that is how you're going to make a ton of coins by being prepared now to where now you can buy cards to flip when Team of the Year drops. And then also a sneaky little play at the end where the power-up icon players will come down as people rip packs. They're going to be selling them. It's not just going to stop at the 88s. Go check out the 85s and everything else. Those prices will plummet and then they'll come back up as everything balances itself back out. Thank you for watching the video, guys. I hope this does help. I hope you make a ton of coins off it. Until next time, ciao, ciao.